Team's first match today on the polished concrete floor. Both of these teams have been playing over in the bubble on the sport court surface to this point. I expect they've all switched up their wheels to something a little softer, and we're getting ready to go.
Should we quickly go through the lineups here? That sounds like a good idea.
Why wouldn't we? For the Smash Squad, we got number 10, Gun Fu, number 16, Booby Puncher, number 174, Laisse Tomber les Filles, number 175, Virginia Whoosh, 1789, Scarlet Fever, 2323, Dark Knight, 25, Creep Tonic, number 4399, French Can Can, number 5, Canut, number 67, Thunderstrike, number 7, What the Yell, number 7734, I'm a Pyro, number 818, Lazaster, number 819, Matraque, number 85, Chocolate, number 888, Tiny Fury, and number 97, Gorgonzola, joined on the bench by Misfit Melissa and La Grande Noirceur.
For Our Ladies of Pain, we're going to do this real quick until this game starts here. We got number 10, Dirty Meeks. Number 125, Farrell Dixon. Number 130, Speedy Gonzalez. 169, Sudden Beth. 187, Ruth Skater Ginsburg. And it appears we are ready to go. And off we are for the second semifinal here at Too Fresh, Too Furious 2015.
Montreal's Tiny Fury out to a really quick start. Lead jammer, Smash Squad.
Got Speedy Gonzalez working through the front of the pack. She gets through out on her initial pass.
Both of these jammers having had dominant tournaments thus far. Both very difficult to slow down.
And that is a quick punch, one and done. She's going to pick up 4 points and continue on with her way. Smash Squad 4, Our Ladies of Pain 0. It's been very interesting so far. Both Quebec teams here this weekend has been very dominant. They've been putting a lot of points up on the board and just been going through it. Do you have the number there, or?
I don't.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But they've been dominating performances for the most part. The games have been not close.
Massive offense by all of the Quebec teams. And, of course, the third Quebec team from Sherbrooke, Les Rebelles, also a great story of the tournament. Their first season as a league, win a couple of nail-biters.
They won by 3, they won by 2, and in their last game, they almost made the comeback there work as well. Going through the Smash Squad, takes lead jammer number 5, Canut, taking the lead, taking 5 big points there with a grand slam.
Needless to say, roller derby culture is alive and well in La Belle Province. It's great success for all these teams so far today here at Fresh and Furious.
Takes 2 passes, goes through, picks up 9 points on the jam, and that's going to increase their lead, 13-0.
This is certainly the longest Our Ladies of Pain have been kept off the board so far today. Looks like they've gone back to Speedy Gonzalez.
Looks like Scarlet Fever is heading up the front of the pack there.
And Tiny Fury jamming for Montreal. She's slippery outside move. So fast. Great blocks up front by Gun Fu on Speedy Gonzalez. Holds her up just enough.
Tiny Fury has been finding every gap in the defense so far. It looks like she hasn't been touched going through it. She takes what she wants, calls it off when she needs to.
Not a lot of adjustments apparent from the different surfaces moving over to Ted Reeve for these two teams so far this game. Both seem to be jumping right in and super comfortable right off the hop.
Pack advantage to Our Lady of Pain, going 4-1 here. They just got number 1 and 891. Oh!
If you're going to have one blocker on the track, I would say La Matraque is a pretty good option. Super fast, great track presence, good vision. At a bit of a triple threat. She's taken some jams earlier in the tournament as well.
Well, I was even saying this earlier on in the tournament where it's amazing for me to see rookie skaters that qualify as fresh meat, skating backwards, blocking effectively backwards. It's techniques that you see in the WFTDA rankings, in the higher up teams, teams that are ranked 100 or higher, and yet they're doing it here at Too Fresh, Too Furious.
Pretty incredible stuff.
It just shows how far the training of these leagues are going, and especially of that of Montreal and the Smash Squad. And it's a quiet start. The whistle has gone. No one is moving. It's very quiet, tepid. They're looking for a gap. Our Lady's Pain blocking line works well, but she gets through. It's going to be lead jammer, Smash Squad.
Chocolette gets super low like a speed skater back there through turns 3 and 4. Holds up as she runs into the wall of blue at the back of the pack. Works on the inside but can't hold the line.
Femke Fatale working on the other side there for Our Ladies of Pain. Having a tough time with the Smash Squad 4. She is pushing real hard, but the Smash Squad has engulfed her.
Absolutely working as a unit. Great defense up front by the Smash Squad thus far this game. Femke Fatale finally busts through in her initial pass, trying to get into her scoring. Chocolette working hard in the back. Royal City 3 wide. She finds a hole, gets through, puts 4 on the board, and calls it off.
So far, it has been a dominating performance for the Smash Squad, 26-4, with 14:40 left in the game.
Smash Squad, of course, looking to make this an all-Quebec final here at the Fresh and the Furious 2015.
Now, we're seeing this a few times here, with the Smash Squad going up to the pivot line and building their dynamic 3-wall there. But that time, it doesn't work. Speedy Gonzalez takes lead jammer.
Speedy Gonzalez has been absolutely misdependable all day long for Royal City. Whenever they've been in a pinch, she's really come through for them. Let's see what she can do in this jam. Working inside all the way outside, shoots the middle.
Oh, and this is a late penalty coming in here.
Fends off Lamatrack on turn 2. Power jam Royal City. Big opportunity to cut this deficit.
It looks like number 8, Lisdaster is going to the box. She's going to be serving 2 penalties. It looks like a low block and a misconduct. Should be an extended power jam here for Our Ladies of Pain and Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez leaning into those defenders.
Our Ladies of Pain using a passive offense here to try to get their jammer through. Try to manipulate the actual positioning on the track, trying to get that no-pack situation to happen, but Smash Squad spreading out excellently, continuing the pack.
Great bridging. They're deceptive, these Smash Squad skaters. When they've knocked opposing jammers out, they can really position themselves in a way to draw those cut penalties from opposing jammers. They've been doing it all day.
And another thing to notice too is they haven't yet missed a block. Like, if you're a jammer going through there, you will have to engage with someone to get through. You are not getting a free pass through this defense.
Absolutely. Hang-ups every time through. She makes it through again. That score really tightening up now with Matrack on her way to the box. 2 points separates these teams. Just over 7 minutes gone.
Power jam is concluding. That's 2 minutes in there. 2 minutes. My mistake. I thought the 2 minutes has concluded. No, it was called off.
Super impressive jam.
Well, Our Ladies of Pain cutting down the deficit. 26-24. Smash Squad in the lead. Now, correction.
New game.
Tie game. Enjoy your beverage, everyone.
26 all, 12 minutes to go. This has the makings of a real great 20 minutes of roller derby, everybody.
This is what needs to happen for Our Ladies of Pain. They need to be able to create some jammer penalties in order to get that advantage back.
Tiny Fury jamming from Montreal.
Oh, and she slips through the middle onto the inside of the track and she's just too quick for that defense. Lead jammer smash.
Making something out of nothing almost every time out. And there goes Femke Fatale, knocked out to the outside. by Chocolate, another triple threat player from Quebec.
Tiny Fury getting swept up on the outside.
Takes the business from 3 Royal City blockers. Eat My Granny Panties takes a forearm penalty in the fracas.
That's a tough one not to take on the outside with such a jammer like that. You have to do everything you can to get her to the outside.
I don't think she doesn't know it. Tiny Fury's going to put herself in all kinds of positions all day long where you're in a high-risk position to take a penalty. And she'll hop on those opportunities to get points on the board.
Now Femke Fatal working the smash squad back. That entire defense is rock solid as they pull her all the way back. Roll the way to turn 2 before resetting her in the back of the pack.
Stretched out probably 30 feet behind the original point of contact.
Scarlet Fever doing the damage there on that one, number 1789.
Tiny Fury sees 3 jerseys, not worried about it.
Whoa! Oh. That was that one hurt.
Throws a wicked shot at Brittany Tartaglia.
Oh, and that was an excellent hit from Madakraka. Number 189 doing the drawback, but it seemed that she was out of play when it happened, so didn't have to come back in behind her.
Chocolate headed to the box of the Smash Squad.
Smash Squad taking advantage of the situation, popping a few points there.
They got some of that lead back in that last jam. Scoreboard right now shows 45-30. Smash Squad just past the halfway point of this semifinal match here at the Fresh and the Furious 2015 Ted Reeve Arena.
Now, if you notice with the Smash Squad, they're doing this with a 3-blocker defense, always having the person in front setting. It doesn't matter who's up there doing the damage. Oh, and that was a sneaky play in there. Amazing moves by Sudden Beth up front. Again, these Royal City Jammers all day long have just been coming through when their team has had requirement of them. Now we've got Guilo for sure going to the outside. It looks like we might have a foul out here.
Sudden Beth puts up another 4.
It's a very interesting situation going on here, the officiating wise. But both jammers going around the track. The pack is thinning out. It's a 4-1 advantage for Our Lady of Pain. And it shows that is number 169, Sudden Beth, taking advantage of the situation, scoring another big 4 points. But it doesn't matter when you have Canute out there. She could go through all 4 blockers without a problem.
Canute quietly calls it off for the back straightaway.
Now, let's see. We're going to have a little bit of a timeout here until they figure it out who is actually going to get. There's some interesting. It seems that every referee is off the inside of the track right now. So,
a lot of consulting going on, although not an official timeout, apparently.
Not as of yet. We might see one coming at the end, and there it is.
There it comes.
I think they just need to sort out which penalties are which and make it clear to everyone here who's still in the game, who's not, because we had a fury of penalties in there, and our penalty box manager, Molotov Rockdale, an experienced NSO, is concerned here for some stats tracking purposes, so something is amiss and needs to be sorted out.
Which leaves us a great opportunity to give shout-outs to some of our sponsors. How about Monster Muffin? Canadian-made clothing for on and off the track. From ready-to-wear to uniforms to custom-made, we've got you covered. www.monstermuffin.com. And, of course, everybody's derby best friend, Lucid Lou, and her company, 1234 Skate Company. Skater-owned and operated, Lucid Lou can hook you up with all your derby needs. She can also outfit you for the after-party. On-site skate maintenance is available with 2 locations to serve you better.
Now, it appears that we had 818 from the Scash Squad. It appears to be fouled out from the game. That is 818.
Disaster.
While all that's going on, Smash Squad, once again, lead jammer. That is an excellent move by Dark Knight. Dark Knight hasn't jammed much so far in this game. They believe it's their first time, but man, it seems that whoever they put the star on, they can get the job done.
Both teams expanding their jammer rotation for this jam. with Brittany Tartaglia taking the star for Royal City and Dark Knight for the Smash Squad.
It's been a very, very great tournament here so far this weekend. We've had lots of close games. We've had a lot of exciting derby. It comes each and every year here from the Fresh and Furious tournament.
Big thanks to our pals at GTA Roller Derby who do such a great job of hosting this tournament.
And not to mention Layer 9, who provides all of our streaming services and all the volunteers here who do everything from the camera work to the sound. Everything. Layer9.ca.
There's Canute with a smooth move on the inside, basically untouched for 5.
Smash Squad optimizing passive offense on this. Oh, and
the track on the clear out. Smooth.
That is a sneaky clear out. It looks like she's playing passive offense, and just as the jammer comes in, just a little pop to clear a lane. Our Lady of Pain making the adjustment. But still, same move, one more time to the inside. It's tough when you're locking when you only have 3 blockers to make sure you have to continue to guard the inside line no matter what.
And Canute's got that great deceptive little shuffle move. Really can get defenders to bite on that outside move and then turns inside. No chance.
And it looks like... Oh, that's one more time. Power jam for the Smash Squad. This one is going to hurt.
85-48, their current lead with under 6 minutes to play.
Canute is racking up the points here.
Ever dangerous, especially in a power jam situation.
Smash Squad has effectively gotten the pack stop down. Another little clear out, and that time it's held. Canute will have to work through the rest of the pack in order to get there.
Pack disadvantage, Smash Squad does not care.
I don't think they've had 4 blockers on the track for more than 12 seconds this entire game.
But they're always finding their holes. Their jammers have been super effective. Calls it off from the middle.
And that's going to cause, it looks like Our Lady of Pain to call a timeout.
47-point deficit. Less than 5 minutes to play.
Smash Squad 95, Our Ladies of Pain 48. Well, we have a little bit of time out here. How about we thank some of our sponsors and vendors?
Why wouldn't we?
How about 1234 Skate Company? Skater owned and operated, Lucy Lou can hook you up with all your derby needs. She can also outfit you for the after party. On-site skate maintenance available. And available, I mean, it happened 2 or 3 times today, but one I saw for sure, she was right on that one.
Trucks off. Within 20 seconds, Lucid Lou was trackside on the bench, helping the skaters get back up on their wheels.
2 locations to serve you better. Come on in and see us in Vendor Alley, or right here, right behind us. I can't see Lucid Lou. She's been around all day, and I can't see her. Oh, that's because she's selling things at her booth right here in the arena.
And the Bite Me Boutique, roller derby t-shirts, vinyl decals, and custom orders. Find us online at www.thebitemeboutique.com.
Seems we're about ready to start derby one more time. It looks like we got Dark Knight out there for the Smash Squad. It's tough to see who the Our Lady of Pain have out there. We find, Dark Knight goes flying up the middle, picks it up, lead jammer.
Super smooth skating, almost upright.
Scarlet Fever's holding the front line solid for the Smash Squad. It is very difficult to even see who's jamming back there as Dark Knight goes flying around on a scoring pass, picking up 5.
That's number 22, Brittany Tartaglia, out again against the Dark Knight.
It is pretty tough to go against the Dark Knight when they have so much defense on their side.
Smash Squad 4 wide up front of the pack. Dark Knight can't get through the wall of blue, but then she does. Brittany Tartaglia right up on her toe stops, trying to put the pressure on this Smash Squad front. just making no progress at all.
It's very difficult to do it when you don't have any help from your teammates in that situation. The Smash Squad is just too powerful up front to hold that. Then they're holding that line strong when they have 4 or 3 blockers.
But Royal City, really important for their blockers to keep an eye on this Smash Squad jammer.
Oh, Dark Knight is very, very tough to contain.
Through again, 2 little taps. Under 4 minutes to go, the Smash Squad already with 115 points on the board to Our Ladies of Pain 56. Just a dominating performance.
And that's going to conclude that jam.
But as we've seen today, no deficit, almost no deficit, too big to overcome. With 60 points in just over 3 minutes.
It is possible.
Challenging, but possible. I think Matrak is jamming for the Smash Squad. From our vantage point, I can't see the Royal City Jammer at all. And of course, it's Sudden Beth, out front lead jammer.
Sudden Beth has been doing well all weekend, trying to get lead jammer. She has had a heck of a percentage throughout the whole tournament, just until the Smash Squad comes. Oh, she takes a tough hit.
Takes a vicious shoulder right in the chest. Certainly winded, but back on her feet.
Now, I'm very confused by the particular late hit call because she was hit and calling it off at the same time, but also but I do not have the vantage point. I have the same view as you have at home right here looking right now.
Looked to me like it might have been a direction of play, but then looks like the call was a late hit.
Well, just like us, very new teams, very new referees, very new announcing crews, but we're all here having fun. Too fresh, too furious.
So much going on at any given time on this roller derby track.
Our Ladies of Pain, once again, back-to-back lead jammers.
Great move out to the outside by Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez has been doing most of the hard work here for the Our Ladies of Pain. She has been consistent throughout the entire afternoon picking up lead jam.
Our Ladies of Pain recognizing their strengths and playing to them if they can. But this Smash Squad offense is just relentless.
Smash Squad 130, Our Ladies of Pain 64 with just 115 remaining. I think the margin may be out of reach at this point.
It looks like it is pretty safe to call that we'll have an all-Quebec final here at Fresh and the Furious 2015 with Quebec Roller Derby already through. Looks like the Smash Squad is well on their way to joining them. Canute trying to hold that outside line, just gets a couple wheels out, it's got to cycle back. Narrowly avoids the cut penalty, but gets back on the track.
Number 16, Booby Puncher, going to the box for a forearm there. She's been pretty clean so far blocking for the Smash Squad today.
Brittany Tartaglia back with the star for Royal City. Trying to call it off, but I don't think she's the lead jammer.
Oh, no, she has lead jammer. Unfortunately, she's not actually touching her hips at the moment. That's the problem.
Oh, goodness.
It's one of those communications. It's very tough. Like, this is something we used to see all the time in the early days of this tournament when the fresh meat would come in here and have a hard, understanding the game was even difficult back then. Seeing what we're seeing today, that's bound to happen at some point. It's just a little thing that coach will be like, you got to do this, you got to do that. Perfect. And then we're done. Much like me for today, this will be my last assignment here on the stream.
As will it be mine.
It's been a pleasure being with you at home today. I've had a lot of comments put to me over my Facebook and Twitter and everything, and I've really enjoyed hearing your feedback.
So this has been an absolute hoot here from the Ted Reeve Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Fresh and the Furious 2015. Looks like we got one jam to go.
After this game, we will have our third place game. And after that game will be our championship. So we'll have 2 more games for you coming up right after this game.
Keep the stream locked on layer9.ca.
As we return to play, Smash Squad 133, Our Ladies of Pain 66 with 9 seconds remaining on the game clock. This will be our last jam.
Whistle is gone. Smash Squad with the jammer in the penalty box. Royal City going to be put to the test. How many points can they put up in 2 minutes?
Speedy Gonzalez is going to find out. Lead jammer, Our Ladies of Pain.
Great hold on the inside against 2 Smash Squad defenders.
Booby Puncher and What They Yell couldn't hold on to that jammer.
Slamoiselle headed to the penalty box. One less helper for Speedy Gonzalez.
This has been a power jam for the entire time here. Speedy Gonzalez is working, gets the outside line, pulls up 5 big points. It's just as the power jam ends.
Just a minute left on the jam clock. Both jammers back on the track. Canute jamming for the Smash Squad and Speedy Gonzalez for Royal City.
Speedy Gonzalez gets called for cutting the track. She toe dragged on the inside. That's going to get the Smash Squad a full power jam here, and we're going to go 2 minutes for a full pull.
45 seconds left on that jam clock. Canute's taking it easy. Looks super relaxed. No pressure at all. Just managing the clock at this point. Still a little pepper in her step up at the front of that pack. 20 seconds left in the jam. Smash Squad not one to leave points on the table. They keep rolling. 5s and 5s and 5s and 5s. As the clock winds down, she puts up 5 more, and that'll be it.
And that will be the conclusion of that game. We are going to have an all Quebec final here at Fresh Furious 2015.
Great results. Super game, unofficial 153-76 Smash Squad. Just waiting for the referees to confirm. And it looks good. I have been Dr. Sneaks.
This is Ross Vegas.
Have a great night, everybody. Stay tuned for the semifinal, or for the third place and the championship game here on layer9.ca.
watch a lot of Derby. Probably 1 to 2 tournament games a week, watching bits here and there during my lunch break, getting motivated for practice, and even just listening to the action before falling asleep. Because of this, paired with the fact that there's a relatively small amount of Derby companies and an even smaller amount of companies that advertise during WIFTA productions, I have seen the same commercials hundreds, maybe thousands of times. I mean, think about it. During one tournament weekend, there are 15 or 16 games. There are commercials before the game, during halftime, and after the game, with the same maybe 30 commercials on rotation. I mean, I'm an English major, so I'm not actually going to do the math here, but I've been obsessively watching these tournaments since 2009, so that adds up. It's gotten to the point where I compulsively recite the scripts to these commercials when they come on.
Metallics, the different colored full grains, you name it. Some of them are pretty wild.
Skates online. You won't have any overhead. Put some skulls in your advertising. You'll make a mint. That was never our plan.
What's a new girl's name? Low Tide. Low Tide? Wait for it.
Maybe I should start skipping through the commercials. And for the record, I'm not complaining about the limited rotation of commercials during WIFTA productions. It's my fault for watching the same games over and over again. It's just when I tried to find a word or phrase to describe this compulsive behavior, no one seemed to know what I was talking about. Apparently most people just tune out the commercials, whereas I watch and absorb commercials until I can recite them in my sleep. Am I the only one that does this? I think it's fun to memorize things like the intros to Law & Order or rap songs and challenge myself to say them faster and faster every time. I should probably go outside more. But really, if you do this or any variation of this, please let me know in the comment section or on Twitter. I would really like to know I'm not alone in this.